Good morning. Today is February 22nd, 2025. I'm just waking up because, excuse me, I I hate to show y'all like how I don't have nothing in my room, but it's to the point right now I don't even care. Um, I went out yesterday to kind of go spend some time with my mom because I haven't really been spending any time with her because I've been busy, looking for a job or whatever. And when I say that, I don't even like using the word gang stalking, but my gang stalking is so heavy. It is heavy. I know for a fact my mom's house is, but and my stepdad is involved in my gang stalking. And I tried to, because my mom works from home, and I tried to kind of like hang out with him a little bit too yesterday, even though I feel what I feel. I still love him, even though I don't know if his love was ever real for me, but I try to sit down and joke with them, eat with them, and just kind of talk to him kind of like I used to do before I found out about all, my stalking and my family being involved in Freemasonry and all that stuff, right? And I took my dog with me, and he's like, "You need to cut your dog's nails." So I took her to get her nails cut. And what I mean, like, it's not everyone is a gang stalker, but the gang stalking program does have you in a controlled environment. So when you go out to the store, not everyone in the store is a gang stalker, but they'll have everyone around you controlling your environment. So like when I went to get her nails clipped, um, and I got my dog. She's a rescue. She's doing better. At first, she wasn't good with other dogs, but now she's doing better. Soon as we come in, no, soon as we come in, it's this guy with his real big dog. Like that dog was like 300 and something pounds, and then a real itty bitty little dog with them. And it's like and you can tell when people are stalling, procrastinating. So I'm trying to hold my dog because my dog is 60 pounds and she's built. And I'm holding her and they're taking their time and they're talking, just whatever. So then they do my dog's nails and then they give you a slip. Then you have to go around to the front and pay for it. There's only one line open, two people in line. The lady that was checking out, oh, trying to talk and take her time. So whoever was in the store supposed to link whatever to me, because like I said, I don't have a phone. This phone that I record on, I have to wait till I get home, or if I'm out recording, I have to wait till I get home, turn my Wi-Fi on, and then post it to YouTube. And they know that. So wherever I go, like I said, they send something to my car, or they have someone pull up beside of me and link it to my either my IP or my thing in my car. So I'm in line trying to pay for her nails, her when they cut her nails. The first lady is taking her time. When I mean taking her time, I kind of wish I were recorded because you can see like they're stalling. Then she finally leaves, and the second lady pays for two things, and then was asking questions about the two things. And then the guy was like, and then as they're talking, they're doing their signals at the same time, um, touching their face, all that, they're still doing it as they're talking. And then another worker finally comes up and goes, "Oh, I can help you over here." So I go over there and I pay for my dog's getting her nails clipped. Soon as we walk out, 4 or 5 people at the same time at the car, 4 or 5 people at the car. Then I go and get gas and I pull up, and this lady in her car, she didn't have any tags. She had the paper tags. She looked like she was of maybe Polynesian descent. I don't know. And she was like driving real slow, trying to see what pump I was gonna go to. So I went to a pump, and then she kind of like made it seem like I took her pump. So then she kind of gives me a look like a what are you doing look, and I look at her like, what are you doing? So I sit there. She's waiting for me to get out the car, but I'm trying to find my money and my ID because after I get gas, I wanted to go in there and get me a drink so I can go home and enjoy my night. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking for my ID. I'm like, dang, maybe I left my ID at my parents' house. So I'm looking. So she finally gets out and starts pumping gas. This other car pulls up on the side of me on the other side of the same pump I'm on the other side. So she gives them a look like you got my information. So what it is, it's like, oh, well, is gonna be like I was sitting there, like, you know how hackers, scammers do get your information or whatever. But now that I find out how this stuff works, they know that they're about to be scammed because she looked at that person like you got it, and then that person kind of gave them a signal or whatever. She finished pumping her gas. They waited for her to leave. Then she left. Then she drove back around, had her phone up to her ear like she was on the phone, so the phone can be facing me, and then drove off. I was like, okay, whatever. So then I thought I had left my ID at my parents' house, so I started driving to another gas station, but kind of like towards going back to my parents' house. So then I was like, man, let me just go get my gas. So I go get my gas, and I pull up to a gas station. When I mean nobody was there, it was maybe one person inside the gas station. Inside, not getting gas. But when I pull up and go inside, I go get my drink because I ended up finding my ID. I get my drink, tell them how much I want on the pump. It was like 10 teenage kids in there. 3 cars had, it was just like they following me. Then on the way home, like from the other night, like I said, they have Domino's walk by me. So what they're doing is taking all the old transactions that I had and linking them to something. I don't know what they're linking them to, but that's why when I'm driving, they're going. It's like I had this car literally on purpose go slow and then get over. So when the Domino's car passed me, they can get a picture of my like the front of my license plate. So when he got over, I got over. Then he slowed down, and then when the delivery driver passed me, then he wanted to speed up. So it's just like tricks like that. Like I said, not everybody is a gang stalker, but the gang stalker program does have it's a controlled environment. And so those little teenagers and stuff that were inside of the gas station, of course, they had their cell phones out. Of course, they put them in their back pocket so they can send whatever to whatever. My neighbor just now, he turns on some kind of machine. It sounds like his like maybe like a dryer or like a air conditioner, but that's not what it is. It's something that he turns on whenever my phone is on, and he picks up something. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm gonna try to be quiet. You probably can't hear it, but he turns that on every morning. Every morning. And it's not just once. Whenever he thinks my phone is open, he turn it on. So that's why I don't think it's a dryer or air conditioner or a heater, because it comes on too often. Too often. But and then the only reason why I'm posting this video is because I watched another T.I.'s video, and he was talking about your food being tampered with and things like that. So I wanted to talk about how when I went out yesterday, it was just it's so obvious that I'm being followed. You know what I mean? Like, and it's hard to explain, but it's obvious. And I don't know if that even makes sense. It's obvious but hard to explain. So when you explain it, it makes you sound crazy, and then they say, "Oh, well, you're paranoid." I'm not paranoid. You're only paranoid when you've done something. I haven't done anything. So I have no reason to be paranoid, you know? But anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I just want everyone to stay vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, But yeah, every time I go out now, it's places I've applied for. Their company truck passes by. Domino's are trying to get all my old Domino's because during the pandemic I ordered Domino's a lot. So they're trying to get the Domino's linked to me. Yesterday I had 3 Domino's cars pass me up, and I only live 20 minutes from my parents. Well, maybe 20 minutes. I don't think it's a full 20 minutes, but 3. And the first one was behind me, and I think because when I say everything is calculated with them, everything is calculated. And I was probably driving too fast for him. He came up behind me. So because he came up behind me, he went around a neighborhood and then met me at another light. So that's stuff like that. And people say, why don't you go stay with your parents? My stepfather is involved in my gang stalking. So it's hard for me to explain things to my mom because that's her husband of 30 something years and she's not going to believe it. So, but I hope everybody has a good day, a good Saturday. Stay vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, stay blessed.